Lee, great minutes today in the fixture against Hertford and a good win for it. Just what do you make out of this fixture?
Yeah, really good friendly. You know, what we'll find over the course of the season, we try and do 4 or 5 of these over the course because it's so important to get minutes into players, and that's what we've done tonight. Obviously, those who didn't play Saturday or played Saturday didn't play tonight, and vice versa. Those who didn't play played tonight, and we need that because at the moment we're Saturday. So it was important that the boys that haven't had loads of minutes got minutes, and I thought it was a brilliant exercise. I knew when I got Ben's team over here, they love to play football, they play it the right way, so we knew that obviously it wasn't going to be a competitive one in terms of bad tackles and things like that. So to do that tonight, get the minutes that we've got, score a few goals. Well, I'm not the result's not important, it's about getting minutes into the bank. I thought that was really good.
And just covering on those minutes, players like Giovanni got a 90, Charlie Rowan, good minutes. Just how beneficial is that going forward?
Yeah, I mean, I mentioned Charlie at half-time that, you know, he hasn't done a pre-season, he hasn't had hardly any minutes, and he's got through tonight, looks unscathed, which is really positive. Jack's back now, he'll be ready for Saturday. You look at, I thought Mauro Valletti tonight that's what we signed him for. Hamza Samakula was brilliant. He looked to me like a player who wants his shirt, and I like that. Good minutes for Jermaine, Mattia Chuba, and you see we need to take light from people like Giovanni. You know, he makes the game look very simple. He's a very gifted footballer. He's finding his way. He probably should have scored tonight, but you see what he does and how he keeps the game so simple, and you know that's going to be really important for us and having him. Good for Finley as well. You know, if I haven't mentioned one or two, forgive me, but you know, it was important that we got them minutes in tonight. So important for the players, and we've got Combi back tonight, which was great to see him. You know, he hasn't really had a chance for us, but you know, when the call come in today that we wanted to have a look at him tonight, I thought he was brilliant. And Rayners Lane and Scott are doing a great job with him over there. And you know, he's one that we really need to keep tabs on. But we've got a very good squad at the moment. But, you know, with an important FA Cup coming up, with really important league games coming up, we need to keep the squad and we need to keep it healthy as much as we can. So we've picked up a couple of little niggles over the weekend. We need to just assess them Thursday, ready for a really good Farnborough side. You know, I know Spencer, I know the management team, they got a really good side this year. I watched them at Chelmsford. Their forward line is to be very feared of. They're very good. So we need to be at our very best to get anything out of the game. So overall, great purpose tonight, and I'm sure you'll mention a young keeper in the second half.
Yeah, just on him, an academy keeper, Tom Morell, coming from the academy, made the step up today. Just how impressive was his performance in that second half? Yeah,
look, when I come to the football club, I thought the importance of having a relationship with the youth structure, the youth section with Steve Neville, and having obviously George working with the academy side of things, and he's been training with us since I've been at the club. He's a cracking young goalkeeper, and I think he's going to do really well in the game. And it was so good to get him some minutes tonight, you know, and that won't be just him, it'll be more over the course of the season. And it just shows where our academy is in terms of bringing it forward and making sure that we've got a link to the first team, and that's important. But also we've got our under-18s who are in the FA Cup, Youth Cup on Sunday in a really important game, so it'd be great to see as many people down there as possible supporting them. We've got some great talent in there as well, great management team. So, you know, the signs are really good. You know, of course, like anything, it's a results-based business for the management team and for the players. But at the same time, having that relationship with everyone around the club so important, and having that feel from the supporters to the boardroom to the first team to the youth team and everywhere else is so important. And I feel like that's really coming together. And as I say, thank you for everyone that turned up tonight. I didn't need to do that, and hopefully they had some entertaining football because it was a good evening.
Thank you, Lee.
Cheers, mate.